Okay, here's the deal. It's almost 4 in the morning, and I've come to my office because I thought I had something at home that I need, but I don't have it, and I think it's at the office. The reason I need to do this now at like 4 in the morning is because I just got finished streaming. Don't ask me why I was streaming so late, but that's not important. What is important is that I need to catch a train at 5:30. So just a small detour to get my little thing and be in the office at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yippee. Someone left the lights on. Hooray. Yippee. Thank you for that. But anyways, the reason why I'm here is because I need a hard drive. So I didn't necessarily find the thing I wanted to. I found a good replacement though, which is this. This will have to do. Anyways, it's because I need a hard drive that's at least 2 terabytes and external. I need to get some footage, some raw 4K footage, put it on there. I also got some cables too that I was probably going to need at the place. So, 20-minute detour, whatever. You do what you got to do. And my train is in an hour and 30, so I guess we're going, maybe have a snack before I leave. But I think I have everything I needed now. Sometimes I wonder why I bother to do these things and agree to things that, are just spur of the moment. Like, oh yeah, I can do that on this day. That's a month away. That's fine. I got all the time in the world. And then that day comes and then I realize, that's today. Sometimes you have something on your calendar and you look at it every day and you're like, yeah, that's coming up. I should deal with that. But you never do until it's too late. So now I go home, I stare at the floor for an hour, and then I'll go catch my train. All right, I'm heading out now. It's 5:16. Thankfully, the train station's pretty close. It doesn't take too long to get there. I'll probably just take a nap on the train, to be honest. So, this is an editing studio. They got all the stuff for you to edit your own videos here, and this is all free, provided by the library here in Helsinki. And I was talking to someone about getting certified in DaVinci Resolve, and we decided to have the meeting here because we have all the tools to do that, to basically go through DaVinci Resolve. It's actually pretty cool. They got all this stuff here. They got a loop deck. They got a speed editor. I didn't have to bring my own. I mean, there's some other stuff too. They got huge speakers. They got a full screen up there. Media audio rack. Now the thing is they have a computer hooked up to everything, but I don't know if I actually want to use a public computer. I would prefer to use my own. So let me see if I can hook up my laptop and, just use my stuff. So the first thing I'm looking at is this rack interface. That's a lot of SDI. That's a lot of audio input. I wish I know how to use this. They didn't talk about using this for DaVinci Resolve. I'm going to ask anyways because I kind of want to learn how this works. More importantly, I'm just here to finalize my certification because I've been using DaVinci Resolve for a while and I figured I might as well have a little certification to basically tell people, hey, I know how to press play. I know how to, move the track back and forth. Hire me. Or something, I don't know. Okay, going through all the wiring, the things are set up on the TV from this graphics card to the computer. So I guess I'll try to use the computer and see, because they have DaVinci Resolve 20, which is the most recent version. Let's find out. Okay, immediately, automatically, because it's directly hooked up by a PCIe card, it just like hooks up to the TV from the Ultra Studio 4K here. That's so fucking cool. I think that's the coolest thing ever. This is just, I'm nerding out. I'm nerding out right now. Press play. Is that sun moving? That sun is moving. This is a 4K play back. Okay, so after more messing around and looking at the 4K Extreme thing, which I think is still really cool. I'm never going to be able to afford one of these in my entire life. I can hook my laptop into this if I had a Thunderbolt cable. I do not have a Thunderbolt cable with me. I didn't think Thunderbolt cables were going to be required for this trip. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug my thing into the computer here, and we're going to see how that works. This is the funniest. I've never seen my own stream this big. This is like an 80-inch TV. I've got a fucking vector scope. I've got a histogram of a color on my stream. This is actually so funny. This is the most overkill I've ever done, editing a fucking stream video. Never done this before. I've never had a whole editing studio like this. This is crazy. This is so cool. I came here because I wanted to learn more about, editing and get certified, and I guess this is it. Unfortunately, I don't have better footage to work with. These are the kind of videos I have, so this is what I got to work with. So I've got an hour to play around with this, and then the person's supposed to be coming at about 11:30, 12. We'll do a prac app, and then I guess I'll see what happens from there. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and play around with this workflow and see how it goes for me. Okay, it's 12:30. They just messaged me. The person is on their way here, so editing, I don't know, maybe I'm halfway through with this thing. This video kind of sucks, honestly. The audio on this is so bad. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to save it, but I'm gonna try. But yeah, I'm gonna put this away, save it, and I'm gonna have a little meeting with this person. So I don't know, maybe it'll take an hour. We'll see. Okay, I just met with the person. They had some really good feedback for me. They said they liked my editing style. They said it was neat, which is cool. Edit page, they said that was fine. I know how to, they said my editing was okay. I was fast enough for them. It was cool. Cut page, well, I don't know, the cut page is kind of divisive. I use the cut page sometimes, but not everyone does. Fusion, they said, I have a good grasp on things. There's lots to learn. No issues there. Coloring, I'm not gonna lie, he said I was just straight dog shit at coloring, which is understandable. I've never edited really a video with real footage, Everything I do is in VR, so I don't know how to color grade. And he kind of knew immediately that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when it was coming to coloring, which makes sense, That's something I need to work on, I guess. Fairlight audio, we didn't go over that, and we didn't have enough time. But anyways, I felt pretty good about that. I know being super vague with explaining all this stuff and who this person was, but I just don't want to get him or his company in trouble, or basically bring attention to them. Anyways, I got train is at 14:15, so I got 25-ish more minutes to be here, and then I should probably start heading towards the train station, because I definitely do not want to miss my train. It's weird traveling in a train for 8 hours to be somewhere for 4 hours, but I don't know, I feel like that was good information, I guess. Anyways, let's go back to editing the other video while we still have time.